was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia when I was 4 years old.
When Sarah got sick, everyone wanted to help. So Sarah was diagnosed in May. The walk was in September, right before she was going to start her heavy rounds of chemo. It was wonderful for us to have our friends come out and support us and to support the Valerie Center.
The Stoma family, along with their friends, the Midlige and Brown families, created Team Stoma to raise money for the Valerie Fund.
I think we started going to the walk when we were so little that we didn't even know what the walk was for. It was just something you went to every year.
And we went to the first walk, and it was a very small event. So we were clearly at that point doing it to support Sarah. But that event really started to grow, and it was such an impressive event.
Kara Midlige was a regular member of Team Stoma for many years.
I was diagnosed with ALL when I was 17 years old.
And obviously, once Kara was diagnosed and able enough to be at the walk, and she spoke at the walk, it became a big part of our family.
After Kara Midlige was diagnosed and started treatment at the Valerie Center, Team Stoma then became Team Stoma Midlige.
I was diagnosed with high-risk ALL when it was 1 week before my 18th birthday. And I was then re-diagnosed with hypodiploid ALL about 2 months later.
So, to hear Dr. Cam say leukemia, there's just no words for what happens to you. You just shut down. And then to walk out of there and have to call my parents. I don't even think I said words. I think this is what happened. And I think I spit out leukemia. There was no sentences, Then the next worst thing was Meredith did bring Michael to the hospital and telling him, how do you tell him, his brother? And watching him break down like that was horrendous. But we all got it together in the parking lot and went in and we were positive for Steve.
It is kind of crazy how it became Team Stoma and then Team Stoma Midlige and then Team Stoma Midlige Brown. Obviously you don't want the team to grow like that, but it just kind of happened naturally being that we were all friends, so.
And then when the Browns were diagnosed and then they became part of our team, and I think it was you guys that put the period at the end, which I thought was brilliant. That kind of defines the circle.
Team Stoma Midlige Brown period over the years have contributed greatly to the Valerie Fund.
I think it's really important to remember how we were helped and how we received so much love and care at the center that we've always wanted to give back to the center that quite literally saved my life.
For us, all living in New Jersey, being treated 20 minutes away from our home, I think I could speak for all of us, made all the difference.
We're very fortunate in this day and age that there's a lot of doctors and nurses and treatments that can save you, but the Valerie Fund is doing the work to save your way of life and make everything as normal as possible while you're sick.
I couldn't be any more thankful to the people at the Valerie Fund because they just made the whole experience a lot better for us in so many different ways.
The Valerie Centers, they have a professional approach to what they do with the caring, element to it. It's just really incredible.
The resources, especially the people, it was a tremendous, tremendous, I can't even imagine doing it without them.
These three beautiful young people have their whole lives ahead of them, thanks to the care that they got. And we just feel very fortunate and blessed.
We were going to the walk since we were little, not really knowing exactly what it was for, and now having all been successfully treated by the Valerie Fund, I just feel really lucky.
How could this be? Three families, and statistically, we have a better chance of winning Mega Millions than this happening.
Which I'd much rather.
It's crazy.
Right. So, I know all three of us are so fortunate. It doesn't always turn out that way. I'd be the first one to cry, right? I think we're so blessed because there's so many teams in memory of, right? So we're also fortunate our kids are here and they're healthy and they can attend the walk.
Obviously, we have our own families and we have a larger team family, but the doctors become your family, the nurses become your family, the child life specialists and the nutritionists and the educational liaisons, they become a part of your family, and you can't get through an experience like this without your family, and so you need them and they need you, and you all just kind of work together because that's what families do. And so at the end of the day, the Valerie Fund is your family, and it's a family that you get to keep even post-treatment.